Aloha, everyone, and welcome. I am Shanti Asher, the Pacific Islander Community Liaison with the Office of Economic Revitalization at the City and County of Honolulu. Today's topic is a recurring topic that we are so happy and fortunate to share with DPR, Department of Parks and Recs, and it is to provide helpful information on enrolling our children in summer fun. Our guests today are Shana Macadangdang and Nate Serota from Department of Parks and Recs, and they will help share details you need to know before enrollment. Shana is a children and youth coordinator with the city and knows the ins and outs of summer fun. And Nate is also here with her as the spokesperson for Honolulu Parks and Recs. If you have any question, please drop them in the chat and we will answer them during Q&A. Shana will now introduce herself and share some of the key information about 2024 Summer Fun Program. Some of the topics they'll discuss today with all of you is the topics are registration dates, program dates and hours, summer fun sites, food and meal services, fees and cost, and also HDS waiver. I will allow Shana to start. Thank you so much, both of you, for being with us.
Aloha, good morning. Thank you, Shanti, for inviting us again to share some information regarding the city's biggest summer program. We do appreciate the shout out here. Happy Wednesday to everyone. Thank you for joining us again this year for a Summer 101 informational webinar. Our Summer Fun is a city-operated seasonal day camp where children are engaged in learning experiences that help them build on their leadership skills, communication skills, critical thinking, teamwork, and other various soft skills. Summer Fun is the largest program of its kind in the state. So I'm just going to give you some general overview information regarding our Summer Fun program this year. First off, our eligibility is open to children 6 years old before August 1st and not older than 13 years by July 26th. Our Summer Fun program begins June 10th through July 26th, and it runs Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. These times may vary. It's all dependent on our site. We do have a fluctuation in hours at certain sites that do offer extended care. Okay. For our registration begins on Monday, May 13th, and it runs through May 17th. Registration is done via online at pros.hnl.info and is broken down per district. So District 1 registration begins on Monday, May 13th at 5 p.m. and you will log into pros.hnl.info to register for any summer fun sites that run from Kaiwi to Waikiki, which is District 1. District 2 is our Makiki to Aiea area, which is District 2. Registration is Tuesday, May 14th. Our District 3, which is Leeward Oahu, is from Waipahu to Makaha, and their registration is Wednesday, May 15th. District 4 is our Windward and North Shore District from Mopuleia all the way up to Makapu'u. Registration is on Thursday, May 16th. And District 5 registration for Central Oahu, which runs from Pearl City to Whitmore, is on Friday, May 17th. If you do not have a PROS account, we recommend that you log into hnl.info to set up an account to get into PROS prior to the registration date. That way you folks are ready to go once the line opens at 5 p.m. For those individuals that do require special accommodations, do not have access to computer or internet, we ask that you please contact the respective site that you would like to attend Summer Fun and schedule a time and date for you to come in for assistance. Okay, well, we'll definitely put up those links for you folks later on in this webinar for your geographic sites where all of our summer funds will be located, for your hnl.info site, as well as the PROS link for you to register at. Okay. This year, our summer fun cost registration fee is $25. and an activity fee will cost up to $100. So at no time will you exceed $125 to pay for this great program. For those individuals that do qualify for TANF and SNAP, you will be eligible to receive a Department of DHS waiver, which will waive the $25 fee for the registration. And those Title I sites that qualify for federal funding, your activity fees of up to $100 will be waived as well. So those are some lucky individuals to get that full cost of $125 waived. Also, for those eligible qualified Title I sites, summer food service will also be provided. So your child will be provided with a USDA nutritious meal daily. We do recommend though that you still have your child bring a water bottle and a daily snack, and of course have them eat breakfast before the beginning of program. Okay. For some of our other sites as well, we do have an extended care through other contractors, which is our YMCA and Kama'aina Kids. This will be for an additional fee for AM care and PM care. If you're looking for AM care, it's $231, and for PM care, it's $297. So if you are going to a site that does provide both AM and PM care for extended care for your child, you're looking at about $528 in all to pay for both before and after. Some of our sites are still recruiting for our junior leader program. So if you do have those teens that are 13 years and older and are looking for something to drink during the summer, maybe acquire some volunteer hours, they can go ahead and call any respective park that they're interested in volunteering their time at, and they can participate in our summer program as well as a mentor and to assist our summer leaders with our day-to-day functions. So again, our online registration is going to take place on pros.hnl.info this year. These are our listed dates. Oops, sorry, Summer, can you go back to that one slide before? So these are our district contact informations for those of you that are interested in joining our junior leader program. They can go ahead and contact these numbers, and they can definitely set you up with the interview process for those junior leaders to get started in the door. Okay, next slide. So we have a question. Are these registrations the date for swim lessons? They are not. Our swim lesson registration will be the following week. So you only registration for summer fun will take place the week of May 13th. And then the following week of May 20th is when our summer recreation classes will open up for registration. So that's any of our recreational classes, summer swims, then you'll log in that week for those classes. And that's about what covers everything for our summer fun program. Nick, did I forget anything by any chance?
No, I think we just wanted to talk about recruitment a little bit for the staffing. And I think we have that awesome video to show to giving people an idea of how great it is and how much fun it can be being an adult as part of our recreation aid program, that you're working with kids and outdoors and 60 program sites across the island. So our staff did a really good job of putting together this video that really shows that and then gives the details about how much they get paid and what the amazing benefits are. Summer, if you could run that video for us.
While Summer works on that video, we had another question in the chat here. What are the age ranges for Keiki who can sign up? So our age eligibility is open for Keiki that are 6 years old before August 1st and not older than 13 years by July 26th.
Well, sounds like we're not getting any sound on it. But basically, you can kind of see right there. Just this is kind of some of the activities that the summer fun recreation aides, the adult
Mm.
staff are engaged in. They do dancing, arts and crafts, a lot of outdoor activities, um, a lot of Hawaiiana things like that. And again, as I mentioned, there's 60 summer fun sites around Oahu, so there's probably a location near where you live where you would work with the kids. So a really easy commute to work and not only are you just having a great time with kids outside, you're really building fantastic connection with your community. You're having, these lifelong relationships with the kids. It's really rewarding to see if you come back year after year, to see them grow and progress, and actually develop into teenagers. And Shauna mentioned we do have our junior leader program as well too. So if your kids are too old for the regular summer fun program, if they're 14 or 16 to 17 years old, they can also be a volunteer junior leader, which
Mm.
also help vastly with our summer fun program and really is a great way for them to get volunteer experience, which looks great on a resume, particularly a college application, or if they're looking to get into the recreational field, both the junior leader program and the adult summer fun staff provide that great opportunity as an entry level job to get into childcare, recreation. The vast majority of our recreation staff here at Parks and Recreation were actually summer fun workers. That was their first job, actually. And so it's a great way to get involved, not just with the city, but with the Department of Parks and Recreation as well.
Well, thank you so much, Shauna and Nate, for sharing this exciting news. I wish I had summer fun when I was within the eligibility age. That's how fun it sounds right now. So I'm just really happy that we continue to host this and get it out to the community. I'll go through some of the questions that we have, and I see one. It's asking, are there other class programs to sign up for this program for this summer?
Yes, we still have summer recreation classes that are available at select sites. You can visit those sites via our pros website, and you can put in the search engine what kind of class you're looking for, or if it's a particular park, and that will definitely show you what classes will be available during the summer.
Okay, thank you. The
And
other
actually,
question, oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm looking up the timetable right now because Shauna had mentioned it. I will put that in the chat as well too. How you sign up? It's basically a very similar format where it's each day it'll go from District 1 to District 2 to District 3 and so on, starting on May 20th, and same kind of format where it's online. But we do have accommodations for people in person. But let me find that information. I will post it in the chat.
Thank you, Nate. And I think that kind of leads me to the question that I have here. If someone doesn't have access to internet or is unsure, what are their options? What's the alternative?
They can contact the park directly and set up an appointment for accommodations for a walk-in. Typically, they'll take walk-ins between 5 to 7 p.m. on the registration day, if they're not able to get internet or computer access.
Mm.
So just make arrangements with the park director, and then they can go ahead and get them set up and geared and ready.
All right. And so with you sharing about employment opportunities for our youths, that means that it's still open for application.
Oh, yes, most
Okay.
definitely.
All right. So again, for those of you that are interested and want to start getting your foot in the door to work for the city and county, which I feel is a really great employer to have, I think this is a great opportunity for you to take that step, go to a park and apply for a job. The other thing I wanted to ask, cost. So we saw that it's either 25 for registration fee or waived if you have the waiver eligibility, or $100. Now that's where my question is. Are there any opportunities to do like a down payment and make a payment arrangement to pay that $100 off throughout that program, or you have to pay upfront?
Everything is done via upfront since it is an online system. As mentioned, if you do qualify for TANF, it's SNAP, or if in the foster care system, of course, you are eligible to get a waiver. Your social workers will provide that letter directly to you. It will be mailed out to you. Families should be receiving it sometime this week or next week. So if they haven't received anything, please, by all means, reach out to your social workers and see if you can go ahead and get a DHS waiver, and that will waive the $25 fee for that. Then, as mentioned, our Title I eligible sites will get that activity fee of $100 waived as well. So that's basically a free summer program for those individuals. So if you've got a DHS waiver, scratch your $25 registration fee. If you're registering at a Title I site, scratch that $100 fee in your and on top of that, they'll also get summer meals, which is a nice added benefit for those individuals as well. But as mentioned, it needs to be at a Title I eligible facility.
All right, great. I know that you guys are gonna share with us the maps for where these programs are. The next question would be, if someone were to go to that link, are they gonna be able to know whether it's a Title I or not?
They will not.
Okay,
They
so
will
how
not.
does one find out?
They can contact the
Maybe the
park.
parks, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
It's now if let's say McCully has summer program and then there is another one in Roosevelt area. One of them is Title I, the other one isn't. Do you have to be in that area to apply?
No, you can
Okay.
apply at any summer program that you see fit. Like we have a lot of families that live on the west side that will register their kids in Central Oahu because that's where they work. So it's a matter of convenience.
Okay.
Typically the park's eligibility is based off of the sister school, so to speak. So if that school is already within that framework of Title I, then
Okay.
more than likely that neighboring park is. And then just a reminder for those individuals that are getting that DHS waiver, please get that DHS waiver to the park site that you're interested in going at least 2 to 5 business days prior to the registration date. That way they can go in and put that $25 credit into the system for them.
All right, so just reminders before we end our talk story today with summer fun registration. Shana, can you remind us again the dates?
Sure.
The dates for opening, closing, and yes.
Sure thing. So again, registration runs from Monday, May 13th through Friday, May 17th, and it's broken down per district. So District 1 is on Monday, May 13th. District 2 is Tuesday, May 14th. District 3, Wednesday, May 15th. District 4 is Thursday, May 16th. And we close out with District 5 on Friday, May 17th. Registration opens on Pros online at 5 p.m. And our program this year runs from June 10th through July 26th, with the exception of our Kamehameha Day holiday and our 4th of July holiday.
Thank you, Shana. And one more, can you elaborate the waivers?
Sure. So registration fee is $25 for those families that do have a bona fide DHS waiver. That will waive the $25 registration fee. And then we have an activity fee of up to $100 for those Title I qualified site. Those $100 per participant will be waived. Please keep in mind this $100 is what covers their transportation fees, their admission fees into their field trips. Many of them go to like Wet and Wild, Sea Life Park, the Honolulu Zoo. They do field trips to the beach. They do STEM activities on site. We have silent disco come out to some of our sites. So it's a wide range of activities that are the kids get a chance to participate in. And that's what that $100 activity fee will be covering.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now to all parents, guardians, we are going to post this information on our website following the closure of our webinar today. We do ask that you read through them, and if you have any questions, there are contact informations there. But really inviting you to seriously consider, because these are opportunities, one, for those that want to help be a staff. It's an opportunity for you to get into the door and help our kids. Two, it's an opportunity for your kids to make friends, join these excursions that sounds really fun, and just build up their social and leadership skills. So definitely recommend you to consider, and if you have any questions, call the nearest park, or just contact the numbers on that we show on the slides, and we are going to post it. Again, Shana and Nate, it's always great to have you to share these information, and we look forward to working with you in the future as well. To those of you who are following our viewers, thank you so much for continuing to get information from here and coming here as a resource. We will continue to share information here. Our next topic would be sharing our DOE Navigators program, so that you can look at employment within the Department of Education. Following that is a topic regarding FESPAC. I know we are all excited for FESPAC, and the following topic, we will have one of the our guests who works for Gravitas, who is doing all the FESPAC planning. She's going to, our sister Tolua will be joining us to share information that we all have to learn about what's coming here in Hawaii for 13th Festival of Pacific Arts and Culture. So those are the two upcoming topics. We will continue to share with you information. So keep following and share, like us on Instagram, on Facebook, because we do need you to help us get the word out. With that said, I want to thank you again for coming and sharing this really great information, Shana and Nate. Thank you so much, and aloha.
Thanks for having us, Shanti. Have a
Yeah,
great day.
all right.
Aloha, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you. Aloha.